In this video, we'll demonstrate how to migrate your action plans from Top Producer. By action plans, we're referring to the plans that you can attach to a contact record. Here we are looking at a Top Producer account. Now, inside of PlanPlus, when you're on a contact or an opportunity record, on the action button, you have the ability to apply what we call a quick action sheet. So you'll click in here, you'll go to the setup. This is where you can manage your plans. So I've got a listing closing plan and a buyer closing plan. So let's say that I want to manage that listing closing plan. And what you'll see first is a list of all of the task templates that you've already created. So if you've already created them and your template should come with some already pre-populated, you can simply select or unselect the tasks that you want to associate with that action plan. So that makes it pretty easy to associate those. Now in this case, I want to use primarily the tasks. I've named my tasks to correlate with the listing closing plan. So I've got some of my listing, I've got some of my closing. These are going to be all the tasks that I want to associate with this check sheet. Now, with this quick action sheet. Now I can associate a quick action sheet with an opportunity or with a contact. So for something like a listing closing plan, because we're using opportunities for all of our contracts, once something goes under contract, then I'm just going to make this action sheet enabled with opportunities. You can see some of the options here. This would allow me to update a certain field value when this is attached. In this case, I don't need to do that. I'm going to go ahead and click Submit. If you want to add additional templates that you don't see in the list right here, you can add the templates under the Quick Action Template section. So task templates are the ones that are probably most frequently used. So if you need to add a new task template, you can come in here and you can create a new template. So generally what we recommend doing is taking a look at your plans that you've created in your Top Producer or other system and just going down this list and seeing, do I have an introduction letter, and do I want to have that in PlanPlus? So if I want to have an introduction letter, if you don't see it here in the list, then you would go ahead and you would create that new task template called introduction letter. Now, if you want to save yourself by naming these things somewhat related to the plan that they're associated with, that'll save you a little bit of time as well. So if you want that to go out on day 0, you can associate the login user that you want those to be associated with. If it's a static user, meaning that it's the same every time that plan is attached, or you can do it relevant to, if you're attaching it to a contact, then it would be the contact team leader if you selected that. If this is a property file, a contract property, it could be attached to the team leader of that opportunity. If you want them to specify who it is, or if you want it to be based on who created the record, or if you just want it to be based on who is advancing the process or attaching this quick action sheet. So then once you've gone through and you've created all your task templates, then you go back to your quick action setup, and the easiest way to get to it is from a contact record. You go right in here to the setup, and there's my listing closing plan. And if I want to add that introduction letter in here, there's my introduction letter. I just check the box, and now that letter has been added to that plan. And again, this plan is only going to be viewable from an opportunity. So the next time I have an opportunity that I want to attach to that plan, I would go to that opportunity, select the action button, and there's my listing closing plan. And you'll see all the tasks that it's going to create. When I click close, now the tasks will show up on the history page. You may need to refresh the page in order for those to show up. So click refresh, and you'll see all the tasks that have now been triggered and the user that they've been assigned to. So that is how you will migrate each one of your action plans over to PlanPlus.